Hello everybody, this is Chris the Dream Neves. Hassani, I want to just tell you to post this video on a guy, post it to his account. This guy is called Mr.Wrestling 1980. Um, and I want everybody to subscribe to him. He has one of the biggest wrestling collections alive. He has a cart in the Staten Island Mall, and he's one of the nicest guys you could ever meet. He also goes by the name of Greg. Greg, this is Chris here. Listen, Greg, I want to tell you, I saw your video, Greg, and I want that Hulk Hogan belt, please. I really want that Hulk Hogan belt. That would be a nice little thing for me to have. I mean, I can try to make a good deal with you. I'm not Rockefeller over here. I mean, definitely you beat me in a lot of things with your collection. My collection doesn't even compare. A matter of fact, I'm kind of winding down with the collection. I'm kind of ending it and just leaving it as centerpieces. I'm not going to collect really that much anymore and just leave what I have as showcases, like my little museum, if you will. But definitely yours is much better in comparison to mine, hands down. Greg, please, I would like that Hulk Hogan belt. As you can see, I'm wearing a Hulk Hogan shirt. Everything with me is Hulk Hogan. If there's a video game that Hulk Hogan is not in, I'll create him in the ones. I always fought with kids in my high school about Hulk Hogan because they've always felt he was old and out of shape and only had 3 maneuvers. You know, I always defended Hulk Hogan there. You think I'm the biggest Hulkamaniac, you gotta keep in mind, my birthday is December of 81. So I'm the peak of Hulkamania, you know what I mean? And everything, I try to get everything Hulk Hogan. Listen, if you can't give me the belt that you have, it would really be good in my hands because my cameraman can attest to that. Everything I have is pristine, and I really like Hulk Hogan. I really love Hulk Hogan. Isn't that right, Abdul? It would be good in my hands, and it would have a great home. Definitely, you know, I recently went to the Hulk Hogan event in Beacon Theater, and I was kind of heartbroken because after like 20-30 minutes I had to leave because unfortunately I take Accessoride and I live in Staten Island. I had the VIP passes. I didn't have the pleasure of meeting Hulk Hogan. I would have loved to meet Hulk Hogan. Although he did acknowledge me when I called out to him, still that's kind of not the same. But I would have loved to get a figure signed by him. Listen, Greg, if you don't want to give me the belt, I mean, not give me the belt. We could work out some kind of plan. I'm on the island. You know, definitely, like I said, I gotta be honest. I wouldn't have much to offer, but knowing me and the type of collector that I am and my love for Hulk Hogan, I'm sure we could work something out. And you know, I have a bucket list of celebrities that I want to meet, and definitely Hulk Hogan is one of them. Even more, you know, more than anything. And I really would like this piece in my collection. There's one or two figures that I want to get. I want 2 figures, signed figures that I never had before, and one of them is definitely Hulk Hogan. So if you wouldn't be willing to part with the belt, I wanted to know that at least if you could get your hands on a signed Hulk Hogan figure, maybe, you know what I mean? Greg, I love the SummerSlam poster you gave me. I didn't let it breathe the day of air because I loved it so much. It's pristine and well taken care of. And I appreciate everything you do. I love your videos. You're a normal guy from Brooklyn like me. We got the same damn accent. And, you know, there's not much that keeps me going, man, that makes me happy. Not that I'm trying to pull at anybody's heartstrings, because I don't want no pity. But, you know, I live with my elderly grandparents, and, you know, like I talk about in my videos, the government is a bit of a struggle sometimes. You know, the government don't treat us disabled people with the best of. So I got a lot on my plate. Plus, I deal with my assistants, my aides, that some of them don't treat me so good. So there's a lot on my mind. So wrestling is like my escape. And you know, there's not so much out there I could. It's not like I could go to Jersey, Pennsylvania, and all these places that you could go. I'm limited to Accessoride, and I don't know if you're too familiar with Accessoride. Greg, Google it. They give me a hard time just to go anywhere, even landmarks that should be well known. So I can't really travel out there to get all these autographs and meet all these people. And I would really like to have something of Hogan's in my collections. Like I said, you know, I really want to be closer friends to you, not just in passing, not just acquaintance, not just by YouTube videos. I really would like a friend because, you know, at times it's tough, and you know, dealing with elderly people, you kind of feel a little lonely. And there's not much workers that have helped me out that I can really trust, so it'd be nice to have a buddy. And, you know, if we could work something out with this belt, I would definitely be forever grateful. I would do anything possible to get my hands on that because I think that I would take good care of it. Anyway, Greg, please reach out to me. I think you have your number. You have my number. Pete knows how to get a hold of me. And like I said, on August 14th, I'm going for the biggest operation of my life. I'm having hip surgery done. I'm having my quads done at the same time. The doctor said I could lose a lot of blood. There's not many surgeons that wanted to do this. So I'm going to be laid up for quite a while, maybe 3 months laid up in bed. Maybe rehab, maybe not. Maybe I'll just rest at home. But it'd be a nice thing to get before I go off to surgery. And like I said, if you want to check up on me, my friend, it's in Methodist Hospital, and it's on August the 14th. And, you know, my grandparents are a little cranky, so if you want to mail it out to me, we can work that out too. Or if you want to, you know, whatever. But I suggest mailing out would be the best thing. And please pick me to get that belt because nobody will want him. Nobody loves Hulk Hogan more than me. You know, like watching him is like watching the Babe Ruth of wrestling, watching the Muhammad Ali of wrestling. You know, when he won his belts, I felt it. I started watching wrestling when he beat Yokozuna. I felt it. You know, I felt bad when he lost to Yokozuna. I followed him mostly in WCW. Boy, was I grateful when he came to WWE in 2002. Nobody loves Hulk Hogan more than me. I always wanted to rip off my shirts like him, and I do all this and this and this, you know, and you know, even when his music hits, tears come down my eyes. I was there in the Raw when he came to save Shawn Michaels from Muhammad Hassan and Davari. And I just started crying, and I was 23 years old at the time. So nobody loves Hulk Hogan more than me. Unfortunately, I never got to be in places where Hulk Hogan was at. I never got to go to all these signings. This is all new to me. I still can't go to the signings because Accessoride limits you to 5 boroughs. And not only that, some of my aides don't show up on time to get me ready. So, Greg, if you can help me out, please, my dude. I really want this belt. Thank you, Greg. Everybody, subscribe to Mr. Wrestling 1980. Subscribe to me. For Mr. Wrestling 1980 Greg and for Chris Neves, now you know what the deal is.